what better way to start the new year than with a little bit of a villain era metal as energy with a giant cat scratch across my face. It's already way better than it was a few days ago. I cried at first because I had just gotten back from Europe. I was exhausted, literally hadn't slept in 24 hours. That was the time. I was feeling really, really emotional. Oh my gosh. I'm feeling edgy right now. I'm feeling on edge. Weddings, all the expectations and all of the little moving parts, I understand now. I've always heard people talking about these struggles and they're so real. But on the bright side, Patrick and I have some consultations with some premarital counselors. We're really happy and healthy, but I think stepping into this period and all the different chapters that come along with marriage, like buying a house and having kids and managing finances together and just generally going through life struggles, I think it'll be really healthy for us to make sure that we have that like really strong toolkit. Sorry, you can hear the automatic litter box rotating the back. I know it's disgusting that it's right next to our kitchen, but it's the only place that it works. It's real, it is what it is. At least it's an automatic one. It's so cold in our apartment. I love this place. I haven't really vlogged since we moved in. I had some content that I was supposed to edit and I just never did. You know, got caught up in other things. Which kind of leads me into this discussion of consistency that I wanted to talk about. It's hard to stay consistent, right? Like we go through these waves, these ebbs and flows, and I think that there's something really natural about that. Just because you aren't consistent for one phase of life doesn't mean that you shouldn't pick up your bootstraps and try to dive back in. Every time you start a new one of these cycles, you're also going to be entering it with wisdom and technical expertise that you maybe didn't have before. We're always told this message of, if you are not consistent, you will not be successful. And what does consistency even mean? Because to everybody, it means something different, right? One thing I can be consistent at is keeping my kitchen clean. So I'm gonna do that right now and clean my espresso machine that has gone up one day too many without a little TLC.
Nice to be covered.
It's a cool color.
Yeah, I definitely like the color. That's one of the, it's very aesthetic.
It's very aesthetic. I like this area. You're getting pretty good at that thing. Oh, that's crazy. Patrick has the day off, so not entirely sure what we're going to do yet, but as of right now, I just cleaned the espresso machine and he is out on the porch practicing with his crack trainer that he and our friend Gunnar built together. And I just thought it was the perfect opportunity to light some incense. This is the Botanical Collection. This is a cypress. I get these from the Rabbit Hole, or it's just Rabbit Hole. It's not the Rabbit Hole. I always want to call it the Rabbit Hole. But it's a local creative living boutique, I guess you could call it. They have plants, candles, incense, home decor, lots of like yummy chocolates and stuff like that. It's just kind of everything that you didn't know you needed. Oh, I think I blew it out too early. Okay, let's do a little fit check. Let me show you what's going on here, if I can. I'm so tall. I'm so long and tall that it's really hard to showcase the outfits sometimes. Pants are my tried and true effortless pant from Aritzia in black. I wear these at least once a week. The shoes are Cause. I got these while I was in Europe. I think that the little heel is so unique. This sweater, she's cashmere, also from Cause. To complete the look, I've got this bag from Free People. This is a We the Free bag. It's really cool because you can zip this little back part and make it just like a simple crossbody, or you can unzip it and wear it as a true backpack. When I was last making videos, albeit however brief that cycle of my life was, I remember at the time just like really profoundly knowing that a lot of big changes were just around the corner. I just remember feeling like I need to film this part of my life right now so that I have it to reflect on, like an anchor point. You don't have to wait until life looks exactly the way you want it to look in order to pursue the goals that you have. So at the time, I had like sort of started my business, but it was all referral based and I wasn't really like marketing myself as a brand. Hey, you stop that. Stop scratching, stop it. I was doing social media marketing and event planning for a local cafe. And unfortunately, right after we moved into this new place, that cafe very unexpectedly had to close. I had also lost another client like literally a week before that. And so I was just really in a down period, but I also knew that this was an opportunity for me to open up some new doors. One door closes, another door opens. It really is so true. There was definitely a brief period of like, oh, what am I doing? Like, how am I supposed to move forward? It's like, am I just gonna have to revisit the whole like traditional 9-to-5 thing or just find another service industry job? I just locked in. I was like, nope, I'm gonna launch my business. I launched my new brand. Inquiries started pouring in and I feel like for the first time in my life, I'm like, like I made it, I'm making it. Like this is my definition of success. It is like human nature to always strive for more, at least it's in my human nature. So I know that there will come a point where I'm like, okay, like next thing, what's the next level? But for now I'm feeling very like satisfied with where I'm at and I'm able to be just like so full of gratitude and really feel like I am enjoying the fruits of my labor. And of course there's challenges as well. As a business owner, you just very quickly realize that clients come and go. That's been one of my biggest lessons from this year, I think, is I could be doing my very best work, best communication, best deliverables, best results, and it still may not be enough, and that's okay. I also already kind of mentioned it, but I got engaged. So that's another huge thing. We're getting married in May. It's a little stressful, more so than I thought it would be. I'm really trying my best to not already be a bridezilla. I have a rug coming in today for the bedroom. I pre-ordered it like months ago, I think around Black Friday. Just really trying to get the space clean and organized and like ready to make that as easy as possible to actually lay it down. Just got a text from a potential lead saying they have to reschedule their discovery meeting, which honestly I'm not mad about. I feel like I just needed to take this whole week to decompress after several very intense weeks of holidays and travel, and we had our engagement party, like all really fun things that I'm really grateful for. I feel blessed, absolutely, but it's a lot. And it's winter months. We're not really supposed to be preparing for renewal and like resetting right now. Like this is the time to go in, go deep, relax, rest, hibernate, maybe like fast a little.
Rocco's, I don't like.
That's so cute.
was your baby.
Because I'm sharp with
I'm worried about nothing. I'm worried about nothing. Current read is Building a Successful Micro Agency by Gil and Anya Gilner from Disco Sloth's co-founders. They are a, I want to say like pay-per-click agency. Let me look. Yeah, pay-per-click advertising is what they do. I found it pretty interesting and insightful, and a lot of things that I probably already knew, but then hearing someone who has built a successful agency reiterate them is just affirming. And it's a super quick read. I literally read this all on the plane. I just have like literally that much left. I just got too tired and antsy. If you're not already obsessed with Mary's Gone crackers, let me put you on. So good, especially if you're gluten-free. But honestly, at this point, I'm not even hungry. I'm just snacking because I'm bored waiting for this rug to come in. And we're supposed to go see Wicked, so this dang rug better come in. It arrived. It's here. This is gonna be really tiring, I fear. Ready? Box opener. Moment of truth to see if we like this color. I'm twisting my knee, hurting my back. It's all so grand. Oh, this is interesting. It doesn't quite look how I expected it to. Okay. I mean, it's kind of cool.
I like it. Now, do you want the straight line to go that way, or?
Oh, maybe we should flip it.
Yeah.
Little spin moment. Wait, it's cool. She is so cute. It's not quite what I was expecting, but I think she looks pretty great. So this is the vibes in here right now. Hi. Now we're gonna rent Wicked here at our home now that it's dark outside, and honestly I think we'll enjoy watching it more here anyways. We love the cashmere blankie. This blanket, she looks thin, but she's deceptive because this thing keeps us so warm at night. I'm very grateful for it. Thanks, Mom. Look at him go, figuring out the heater. Wait, it's so cute. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I cried, I wept. It was very emotional. And I just kept reflecting back to when I was in 7th grade and I went to see Wicked at the Fox Theater in Atlanta, Georgia. I was like a musical theater girly all throughout middle school, my younger elementary school years, and into high school. And I just remember when I saw Wicked, I was like, that's it, that's what I want to do. I want to be on Broadway. And here I am, still utilizing my performative talents, but just in a slightly different way. I slept in quite a bit this morning because it's freezing. Patrick brought me breakfast in bed. How sweet. I look a little crazy. I just put my sweater on because it's literally that cold. It's just so hard to get out of bed on days like this. Finished. Last year, even though I read a lot, I didn't actually finish. I don't know if I finished a single book, to be honest with you. But I did read a lot, so I have a lot of like half-read books. So my goal in this next couple weeks is to finish reading all those, and one down. This time of year, when it's cold and dreary and gross outside, it is so easy to stay in your PJs all day. When I get dressed up a little bit, even if it's just putting an outfit on, will really transform the course of my day. Just freshen yourself up a little bit. Even if it's literally just putting a cute outfit on and brushing your teeth and brushing your hair. Maybe putting a little lip product on. I start to feel just like, I don't even like to call it seasonal affective disorder because I don't think it's a disorder. I think it's just how we are designed to be. We are not meant to be like hustling and out and about and grinding during the winter months. Like, this is literally hibernation period. I've been loving mixing my metals up these days. I think it's really cute. Not so bad. So here's the whole look. These jeans, oh my gosh, these are my new favorite obsession. They're Reformation. They have these incredible stud detailings all over, and I just love the way they fit. They're like a wide leg, super comfy. And the turtleneck and the cardigan are both Aritzia. I've been loving doing the like couple buttons on the top and then letting the bottom hang open. I feel like it's really flattering and really cozy looking. And then of course the Vivienne Westwood necklace that I wear every day. Little clinky clinky.
First film that made me scared, and I thought of this whole world. And
we are using this Equator Coffee's Jaguar Espresso. We went to San Francisco a few months ago on our trip to Yosemite, which is also where I happened to get engaged. And Equator Coffee was a recommendation from a friend. We waited in line for probably an hour, and it was really good. And I have a coffee subscription through Breville. I can't remember what the subscription is called, but it's great. If you're a big coffee espresso drinker, you should definitely hop on it. This was the coffee this month, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've literally been there. How cool. I'm actually kind of a nutcase, and I'm collecting all of our empty coffee bags because I want to make a piece of art about it. The grind and how you prep your portafilter, your basket, or your puck, I guess I should say, is honestly more important than the machine itself, I feel like. First, level it out a little bit. And then I've got a calibrated tamp, because honestly this thing it's just consistent. Like, I know how to tamp properly, but why would I if I could do this? And if it has a cool little spiral in it, which you may or may not be able to see. There you go. I think that is so freaking cute. It really is just the little things, you know? And I, of course, am super obsessed with these mugs. They're from Loveramics. I have them in this pretty pinky color, and then the like burgundy red color, and then I also have some smaller cappuccino sizes in this really nice like charcoal eggshell. I love these. I just don't use them as much because I like a big cup. Safety zip. And so no milk goes to waste. While I'm thinking of it, before I do anything else, since I just finished the book, I really wanted to add a library in my Notion. So I'm gonna do that because I've seen other people do it and I think it's a great idea. Just to keep track of all of the books that I've read this year. Well, one thing about me that I'm a little ashamed to admit is that I have only read maybe 75% of the books that I have on my shelf. Maybe I've read the first couple of chapters and then I got distracted or started reading another book. I'm a little ashamed of that, to be quite honest. One of my big goals of 2025 is to make my way through a chunk of those books. But I have this bad problem of like, I'll go out and I'll go to a bookstore or I'll see something on social media that like inspires me to want to read it. And so then I'll just like buy another book and then forget about all the books that I already have on my shelf that need to be read. So I might expose myself a little bit here, but this is the reality of the situation, and I am holding myself accountable, I guess, by exposing myself, and I'm gonna read a lot. Reading more than scrolling this year. I'm gonna make myself another coffee. I'm gonna do it.
What?
Order the immersion blender. The way my phone case is literally falling apart. No, I love this phone case too. Casetify, send me another one. I haven't even had this a year yet. That's crazy. Soup time. Feeling inspired. This pea and ham soup, yes. This one too. Such a needy little man. Like, how am I supposed to live in these conditions? They scratch my face, they cry, they scream. Oh, but he's so cute and I love him so much. Unfortunately, some godforsaken voices compelling me to brave the cold because I'm craving soup so badly, you guys. And I decided on this sausage and bean soup because I don't have the immersion blender yet. Like, I really want something thick and creamy because I had several soups like that in Germany. But now I will have a stick blender coming in Wednesday. I just want something like warm and cozy and soupy so badly. Plus this recipe calls for some white wine, so it's a good excuse to pop open a bottle. Before I leave and head off on my little adventure, I've got to give you the updated fit check. Here she is. Nice and cozy. I have my Aritzia wool coat on. I've got this green cashmere beanie and these Manelli boots that I got in Paris years ago, and I like literally had to get them resold and done all sorts of fun stuff with them, but I'm just so obsessed with them that I will never give up on them. And then my gloves. These are Overland gloves. Nice and warm, and then the Free People bag in. Okay. No, I'm actually mad because why did Atlanta get snow and we just get this? Ew. Is it even a trip to Fresh Market if you didn't sample the coffee? I remembered to bring my reusable bag, one of my many New Year's resolutions. I made it home alive, and I did have a great little haul. I kind of treated myself a bit. I got the anthuriums. These are like one of the main flowers that I really desperately want in my wedding. But they're really dry and I'm really sad. Like 3 of the flowers were dead, and honestly none of them looked really good. So she needs some water. That isn't even the real treat. Hold on. I splurged a little bit. Brightland olive oil. I actually also have this pizza oil by them, which I haven't used in a while and I need to because this stuff is so fire. It really does taste just like pizza. For cozy days and slow nights. Like, that's literally me today. So I needed to get it. I spent a little too much money on it. And then I got some organic wine and Pinot Grigio for the soup and for my beverage. I'm excited for this. I've been trying to do like a low carb thing, but clearly that's not happening right now. We got the wine, the bread, the soup's gonna have beans in it. Carb me up. I really feel like I'm living my European in the US fantasy right now because I'm making a baguette and some Tuscan sausage and bean soup. Although she doesn't actually call it that in here, but I know that's what it is. It's very Tuscan. It's very Toscan. Pinot Grigio made with organic grapes. Candoni family, product of Italy. So you know the flavors are gonna go well. I literally put it in my soup because it calls for that. And that is on seasonal eating. I'm really excited about this bread. A little too excited, I think.
God, there's so much to do, and I really gotta catch myself and stop my.
Here you go. Yeah. Crunch. The soup isn't ready just yet, but I have to sample the bread and make sure that it tastes okay and that it's, you know, cooked all the way through. Mmm. Oh my god.
Pretty good.
Oh, the squash.
It's also good.
Wait, I really like this. All I did was follow a recipe, but I am yet again impressed with myself. And this is your reminder that when you stay consistent and cook a lot, you eventually become really good at it. Don't you agree? These slow periods are a time to get cozy and to come back to what it is that I honestly feel like I've been missing for a while. I think I got carried away and it's time to come back to me. Patrick just got some more soup. I've still got a little bit of wine left. We're watching Squid Game, which we just watched. Really intense episode. It was the third game, so if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. I guess we're moving forward with the show, so until next time, thanks for sticking around.